Hey everyone, it's Brian here from B&D Craft Some More here on YouTube. Today I'm coming on to do part 2, finally, yes, part 2 of my mini album tutorial featuring the She Said Yes collection from Decorate Your Life and DecorateYourLife.com on the web. So this is what we did last time. I did a little bit more to this since I recorded this first part over a month ago. I made a cover in the first video, and I'm going to show you how to make these little pages today, signatures. I'm going to show you a little trick on how to cover these, the gussets for the, I guess that's what it's called, the gussets for the signatures, in between each signature. And if we have time, we're going to go ahead and make a little some for each of the inside covers of the mini album. So before we get started, if you want to buy anything from DecorateYourLife.com, please do. Here is our QR code. All you got to do is use code BRIAN15, that's BRIAN15, for 15% off your cart upon checkout. So go ahead and scan that QR code. I'll leave it there for just another second or two. And if you want to buy something there, don't forget to use the code. So Sandy has made many wonderful collections over the years. And I must say this is one of my favorites. She Said Yes collection. So what we're going to do first is, I think I'm going to go ahead and use this as the front page on that first middle signature. Well, actually, this is going to be the first signature here, I think. And we're going to use this piece as the back of it because I can, cut that a little better and score and everything. So we're going to want our front piece here to be 6 inches by 6 inches exactly. So we're going to go ahead and cut this down. I believe these are 8 1/4 square or 8 1/2 square. The one or the other. I'm going to go find out real quick. They are actually 8 1/2 square. It looks like. Yeah. So we're going to cut this top part off at 6 inches. There we go. We can use this for something else in this project, perhaps. And we're going to also cut this down to 6 inches. Actually, no, maybe like this far. Because I want to actually try to get this a little more centered. Really doesn't need to be, but I'm going to try to at least. So I got that about 6 3/4. I'm going to turn this over now. See how we did. I think that'll be good. Put that on 6 inch mark here. Oh, actually, we're going to need something else here in just a moment. We're going to cut this down to 6 inches as well on this side. But what I want to do here is actually, that is 6 inches. Didn't seem like it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cut this down a little more. Maybe to about 7 3/4 inches. Just so you can get everything centered well on here. And we're going to flip this over and cut this down to 7 inches. We're going to want this at 7 inches because this is going to be the part that we're going to score at the top and the bottom at 1/2 inch on each side. And that's because we're going to need that to sit on this here so we can put the page signature together. And there will be a pocket inside. And that'll be probably in part 3 that we're going to do something with that. Try and think here. Do I really want to do that? I don't think so. But I might as well. So we're going to go ahead now and grab our scoreboard. And we're going to go ahead and take this piece here, and we will score at 1/2 inch. And we could probably do this on the back, actually. That'll probably be better because we're going to fold it towards the back. Front part towards the back. So we're going to do it that way instead. There we go. 1/2 inch. You can flip it a 1/2 turn and score it again 1/2 inch if you want. But we're just going to score this at 6.5 inches on this side. On the back again. So we're going to go ahead and burnish this down real quick. These score lines, that is. I'm going to go ahead and just burnish this down real well with the back of my bone folder. Make sure we're facing the right direction. We are. I'm going to do the dry fit right now. And it looks like this is going to work. It's going to work just fine, it looks like. Yes, it's going to work just fine. So what we want to do now is get some glue. And we're going to go ahead and put a line on here on the top and bottom score lines. If I can get this to working. It's not wanting to work. Sorry, y'all. This always happens. Don't know why either. There we go. We're going to go ahead now and put a line of glue on here. And we're going to make sure this is the top. Yes, it is. Make sure this is the top here, and it is, of course. Go ahead and burnish that down real well. I'm going to take my burnishing tool here, burnish it even more. Now what I'm going to do is lift this up like so and put this bottom piece on. Actually glue the bottom part to this flap here. Oops. I'm going to go ahead and get a paper towel and try to clean that off some. And here we go. We got our signature ready to go in. Just going to make sure that it's not glued onto the paper below or anything like that. And it is here a little bit, it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and fix that real quick. There we go. That is fixed. So we're going to make one more before we put anything on here. I'm going to go ahead and look through my papers here. Both collections. I'll get something else out of this one right now. We can use this one. I think we're going to use this one actually for the middle signature. So we're going to get one of those out. And I'm going to use this as well. Oops. I hit that camera. Trying to figure out, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and get this here. See what I can do about this. Just cut this at 7 inches. So I'm going to cut that at 7.5. I think. There we go. And then cut this down to 7. And cut this down to about 6 inches. Let's see here. I'm going to cut this down. What is this going to look like here? Don't want to cut all that. So I'm going to try to do that. See how that works. There we go. And we're just going to cut this down, of course, 6 by 6. See how that's going to work. I think that'll work like that. Cut this down to 6 as well. And in this case, the lady will be front and center on this one. So I think that'll be cool. Okay, so we need to score this one. The 7 by 6 inch one at 1/2 inch and 6.5. So we'll do that on the back. Oops. And that happened again. I think it'll be okay. You can go ahead and fold this back. And now we're going to go ahead and put this like so, like we did the last one. Make sure we're going the right way, and we are. Go ahead and lay this down. Make sure we're matched up and everything. Looks like we are, sorta. Not really, though. I'm going to take that off. Can re-glue it. Because I did kind of mess up there. So I hope everybody's having a great day. Leave in this comment section below this video. Let me know how everybody's doing. And let me know what your favorite part of a mini album is. And I'll read the comments and everything. And just get to know y'all a little better. Okay, let's burnish that down some. Ooh, that's not good. We're going to go ahead and flip this down and connect and burnish. See how this is doing? That's good. So we're going to go ahead now and put these in. These two signatures. This one's going to be the middle one. So I'm going to dry fit it first. It looks like it's going to work just fine. If I can actually get it in. And just dry fit this real quick. Looks like this is going to work. Yeah. It should. Although I don't like how that's trying to move that way. Like that. But I'm just going to go ahead and put some glue in here. And that's not going to work. Doing like that, it looks like. I'm going to try to do this side now. See how this goes. That's decent, I think. I need to actually put some more glue on here. Closer to the edge. Burnish it down while wiping it down. I know it does look a little wonky, but it's okay. Most of this part will be covered by the little strips that I made. I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. Now we're going to go ahead and try out this part. See how this goes. That's going to go like that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue down. Seems to work. Go ahead and put it on this side now. I like doing it this way better because you have more room to fix things, I guess you could say, if something goes wrong, as opposed to just putting it on the signatures before you put it down, and then, you just don't have enough time to fix it if you need to fix it. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and just flip this over. So we got our 3 signatures in. So now I'm going to go ahead and bring my other 3 pieces of strips of 1/2 inch by about 5 7/8 inches here. And we're going to just lay them like so on these signatures that are still showing the green. I guess those are the gussets. That's what it's called. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Uh-oh. That may be a little too big. I need to cut that down some, actually. Should have thought about that first. There we go. Okay. Oops. Got 2 more of these to go. Then I'll let y'all go. I'll brush that down a little bit more here. Let's see here. That can go like that. So I'm just going to trim off the slice a little bit here. There we go. And one more for here. And I forgot to trim off that excess, but I think it'll be okay on this one. Looks like I may have already done that. Alright, so that is all for this one. In the next part, I'm going to show you what you can do with this front inside cover and back inside cover. I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to be using some stuff that's already incorporated into the She Said Yes collection for this. So I promise you it will be not long before you see that. So I do apologize for taking so long to get this video done, but you know, life happens, unfortunately, and we just gotta roll with the punches. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so yet, please do subscribe to my channel and click the bell for all notifications. And you know what I'm always going to say at the end? I'll see y'all again real soon. Bye.